Hey YouTube, I'm Daver.
I'm JR.
And we're the
Fragrance Bros.
About to dive in the ocean.
That's right. 50
Anyway,
style.
That's right. Anyway, coming to you this week with a special non-review. We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah.
We're actually going to have a month or two dedicated to this for non-reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I think after Theory Mugler month goes, I think we're going to do that. So in the future, hopefully, if everything works right.
Yeah.
But this one is a shootout.
Yes.
And this is a popular shootout. We've already discussed this in our Pure Shot, which we just aired recently. So this is a shootout between Icemen, B-Men, and Pure Shot.
Yes.
Just to see. And we're doing it different. I know some people are like, oh, let me smell this, and see how it is. We actually have Jeremy who knows what we're smelling.
Yes.
So on his arm, he has, on arms,
I have all three.
He has all three. And then we have some on paper, and he sprayed those, and I have no idea what they are. And you have a fourth one as well, right?
Yes.
It's the clone?
One of them is duplicated.
One of them is duplicated.
Yeah.
So, in a almost scientific method here,
That's right.
we're going to try to see if there is any difference, and I'm going to see if I can pinpoint which one it is, and if I can smell a difference, and what the difference is.
Provide some background on this particular shootout.
Yes.
So Pure Shot came out about 2 weeks ago or so, a week and a half.
Something like that, yeah.
And there was a lot of discussion, some angst about what it smelled like. A lot of people said that it smelled like Icemen. And some other people said it smelled like B-Men with just some mint on top. So we thought the three-way shootout was a good way to go. And in the interest of being completely open and honest, we've already expressed our opinion that it smells like Icemen before we've done the shootout. So there could be a bias going in. We're going to try to be as objective as possible, but just let's state that up front that we already had that inclination that it smells like that. But there are 4 pieces of paper laid out here. I've got mine, and I know what they are, and I made these samples, and I know what those are. So Dave's going to smell those, and they're going to kind of discuss what we're sniffing. So.
Yeah. And we do know that there's a couple of familiar notes in here that are shared.
Yeah.
Like patchouli is throughout all 3.
Right.
I think sequoia is shared between Pure Shot and B-Men.
It is.
I think. And I think that's it. I think Iceman has kind of a mintiness to it.
Yeah.
Does it not?
It has iced coffee and frosted nutmeg and patchouli.
Okay.
So patchouli is really like the big thing.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like the notes between Iceman and Pure Shot are similar.
All right. So let's go here. Let me try. I'm gonna try one.
Okay.
Okay, I know what that is.
Okay.
That's Iceman. Pretty sure. Okay, 2?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Pure Shot. Okay. I can see the difference now, but okay. On paper. 3? That's B-Men. That's B-Men. No similarity to me, to my nose. 4, let me see what this is. Pure Shot again.
He got them right, all 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got them on my skin to give a skin comparison. Pure Shot, Icemen, and B-Men. You want to smell on skin? Pure Shot, Icemen,
Okay.
B-Men.
Okay. I don't get the B-Men comparison at all. B-Men is completely different. It's very spicy. It has that little fresh twinge in there. It smells a little almost red.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just maybe it's just the bottle, but it has that a little warm quality to it.
Yeah.
Iceman does smell cooling. Pure Shot smells more complex as between the two, but and on paper they smell better than on skin.
Yeah.
But I still get the comparison between the two. Because this one, the mint is still there.
Yeah.
And the juniper, I guess, is still there. And of course, there's no coffee in this one, in Pure Shot. But overall, it kind of has the same. It still kind of has the same feel. Like I see what people are saying that some people say it doesn't remind them of Iceman, and I understand that. I can see that, but I don't know. If you're just smelling them up close, I think it's easier to distinguish the difference than in the air.
Sure. I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah.
I get what a person's saying about the Iceman, the Pure Shot B-Min thing.
Yeah.
I get that, but the only comparison to me is the spiciness. There's a little bit of spiciness in Pure Shot. There's white pepper in it.
Yeah.
And some juniper berry, which I don't really know that well, but I think kind of lends to the spiciness of it in the opening. So to me, that's the only comparison, though, is some spicy. The actual scent is nowhere near the same.
Yeah.
This is sporty and fresh and summery.
Yeah.
This is older, mature. It's got rhubarb. It's kind of woodsy. It's very different to me.
Yeah.
I don't pick out the sequoia in Pure Shot, even though it's there. It's pretty evident to me in B-Min.
Yeah.
The comparison between Pure Shot and Iceman, to me, I'm going to say they're not as similar as I thought. When I smell them side by side, the differences are pretty evident.
Yeah.
But I'm like you, in the air, in general, if you're not comparing them, in spirit and intent, they are the same fragrance.
Yeah.
They may smell a little different. They make some different notes, but they do the same thing, and they do smell similar enough.
Yeah, they do.
So I stick by my original opinion that well, I'll say this. Pure Shot is much closer to Iceman than it is to B-Min to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have it on a line, Iceman and B-Min on the end and Pure Shot in the middle, it's about 70% this way. It doesn't go this way very much to me. So I think it does smell like Iceman. And the problem that presents to me is that you can buy Iceman for $30 and Pure Shot's $85.
Yeah.
And I think Iceman may last longer than Pure Shot. I'm not sure.
I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm not sure, but it may.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't last less.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, we talked about this in our review, but yeah, you're right. One is icy, the other one is icy. So
right.
they're trying to take heavy notes from Angel Man and turn it around and make them cooling.
Yeah.
And you can only do so much with so much ingredients, and before it starts smelling similar when you try to make a similar intent.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. I get the difference. I get the difference, but if I had both of them in my collection, I would not wear one over. Like, I would never feel like, oh, you know what? I really need to wear this one over this one today.
Right.
Because they both serve the same function. They both have the same occasion, and they both smell really similar. And in the air, you still kind of have like that deodorant smell.
Yeah.
On both of them.
It does. Yeah.
So,
kind of like a locker room in high school.
Yeah.
Minus the BO.
Yeah, that's right. So. I don't know. Pure Shot kind of has a little muskiness in there.
It does. You're right. It's just a redundant release.
Yeah.
There was no good reason to put this out when you have Iceman and you're already in your lineup. It's just the way I feel about it. So
let's see. Final rating. What would you say? How close it is, and which one is closer?
Well, it's definitely closer to Iceman. After smelling it side by side on skin and paper, I think that it's not as close as I thought. Like when I first smelled Pure Shot, I thought this is Iceman reskinned, to use the term. Yeah. I don't feel that way anymore, but I do feel like it's close enough, and especially like you said, it's for the same function and occasion. It might as well be the same thing. Yeah. A few difference in notes really doesn't make any kind of impact because they still do the same thing. Yeah. So much closer to Iceman. The only B-Min comparison is that it's spicy, but there are 8 million spicy fragrances in the world. So to me, that doesn't say much. Yeah, totally agree. I would say on a scale of 1 to 5, it's probably a 4 in comparing Pure Shot to Iceman. Okay. So it's not an exact clone, but it's similar in feel. Yeah. I say maybe even a 3. But yeah, I wouldn't. I would not own one. I wouldn't own both. Yeah. I would own one or the other if I had to own one of these. I got you. Yeah, I agree. If I had to put a number, I'd say probably the same thing. Yeah. 4. It's a lot closer to Iceman, and the comparison to B-Min is a 2. Yeah. Only because it's spicy, but that doesn't. I mean, there are a lot of spicy fragrances. Yeah. So what's the point? Yeah. So that's it. Let us know what you thought of this new segment that we have on our channel, the Shootout series, and we'll have more to come. Maybe next month or the month after. So let us know what you think. We'll talk to you later. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye-bye. See you.